afternoon. I'm Alex Tack, Crew SC's brand journalist. I'd like to welcome all of you to the grand opening of the Columbus Crew SC 20 for 20 mini pitch here at Linden Park. Thank you to MLS WORKS, adidas, Southern New Hampshire University, and the U.S. Soccer Foundation for making this possible. So now, to commemorate this day and acknowledge those people, I'd like to introduce Crew SC Sporting Director and Head Coach Greg Berhalter.
I'd like to echo Alex in thanking MLS Soccer, MLS WORKS, U.S. Soccer, adidas, and Southern New Hampshire University. I think a lot of effort's gone into making this happen, and we certainly want to thank our partners. You know, growing up as a child, you take for granted sometimes, you know, your freedom and your ability to be active. And, you know, this court symbolizes activity in our youth. It symbolizes the freedom to play, the collaboration, the teamwork of what soccer is about. This court is going to give the children activity and the ability to play soccer and grow the sport in our city of Columbus. So kids, you're going to be on this court a lot. You're going to be playing a lot of soccer, and we hope you enjoy it. You know, this project is one of 20 around the United States. And the idea is these courts all throughout the United States will represent MLS, will represent soccer and the growth that's taking place in the United States right now. So we're very lucky in the city of Columbus to be one of 20 throughout the United States. I'd like to recognize some of the players that are here today to support this cause. Chad Barson. Chad. Our captain, Michael Parkhurst. Goalkeeper, Brad Stuver. National team player, Ethan Finley. Goalkeeper, Matt Pacifici. Marshall Hollingsworth. And Hector Jimenez. And lastly, I'd like to thank everyone for their commitment to Columbus Crew SC, both on and off the pitch. Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce Andy Loughnane, President of Business Operations. Say a few words.
Welcome, everybody, and again, thank you for carving out time here on a really special occasion. So I also want to thank a few people. So our Columbus Crew SC Foundation does a significant amount to give back to the community, and I do want to thank the board members that are here. So please step forward. Jordan, thank you very much. Chris, thank you. Tom, I saw you in the back. Brad here as well. So thank you to the board. You know, when we think about the last year, one of the commitments that Anthony and Precourt Sports Ventures has pledged is giving back to the city. And, you know, last year, in October of 14, we put the name of the city that we're proud to call home in our identity. So we are Columbus Crew SC. We this year introduced something very special. We're introducing what we call the For Columbus kits. So we play in a uniform that embodies the visual identity of the Columbus city flag. And here today we are investing in infrastructure. And so for us, giving back to Columbus is an important part of, as Anthony once described, his pledge to make this a community asset. And he's the steward of the community asset, but you guys make this happen. And so for us, this is all about giving back. And one of the other ways that we're going to give back, and this is kind of fun and new, is we're going to launch a program called Soccer for Success. And that program will take place, I think we're going to kick that off in a few months here in the late summer and fall. But 40 children will have the opportunity to receive a free uniform, a soccer ball, teaching, instruction, and play 3 days a week and learn about soccer right here as part of this commitment to Columbus. So with that, I want to turn it back over to Alex Stack. Thank you, everybody.
And now representing the official education partner of Major League Soccer, Director of Partnership Marketing at Southern New Hampshire University, Steve Teal.
Thank you, Alex. Southern New Hampshire University is really excited to be in Columbus for our 8th mini pitch. It's a tremendous initiative across the United States. As an institution of higher education, our job is obviously to bring a meaningful education experience to this initiative as well. So in every one of the markets, we've asked the organization that is benefiting from this mini pitch to identify someone that would truly reach their potential or aid in the reaching of their potential through a full college scholarship. So that's my fun job for the day, is I get to give away a full college scholarship to someone in the audience today. Person does not know that they are getting a full college scholarship right now. So this individual has been a part-time staff member of Columbus Recreation and Parks for 4 years. He is described as having a positive attitude, a humble disposition, and an exceptional work ethic. I'd like to give a full college scholarship to Artie Douglas. If you'd like to come up and join us. Congratulations again to Artie Douglas.
Next, please welcome to the podium the Director of Columbus Recreation and Parks, Tony Collins.
Wow, is that incredible? Congratulations. We're so proud. Thank you so much. And that's all I can do today is thank you. Thank you to the Columbus Crew, the Columbus Crew Foundation, U.S. Soccer Foundation. Thank you for all, and the university. Thank you so much for all of your support and your commitment to Columbus. We're so proud to be here today and so happy for what this means. This court is just, it's the vibrancy, the excitement that's going to bring to this park, that's going to energize kids to be out here playing all the time. And that's what we're really proud of. So thank you for that. I want to just tell you that this project is a great representation of how, we as a department are focused on health and wellness. We're laser focused. Our team here, and I want to mention Carlos Pace, our incredible center manager here at Linden Community Center. Him and his team, they're so dedicated to this neighborhood and to this park and to this center. And this court gives them one more tool to work with our children, our adults, and our families on health and wellness and getting people outside and being physically active. So thank you for helping us with our mission. And we can't do our mission without partnerships. These partnerships with the Columbus Crew, this effort is a demonstration of how we stretch our mission. So thank you for that. And this isn't the only time. We've done work at Innes Park, Huey Park, the Adams Center, which some people know as Crum Park, Antrim Park, and soon to be McCoy Park. So thank you, Columbus Crew, for all that you're doing for Columbus and for what you're doing for Columbus Recreation and Parks. We really appreciate it. Absolutely. I say this all the time, and I have friends that actually like to tease me about it, but I'm truly blessed. I'm in a job that I get to work with incredible people, and every day we get to work to make people's lives better in our neighborhoods, in our great city. I get to work for a visionary leader in Mayor Ginther. I get to work for committed commission members with our Recreation and Parks Commission, and I get to work with supportive and dedicated council members who want to make sure that we're out there in the community doing our work. So I'd like to take a moment to introduce Councilmember Shannon Harden and thank all the council members for their leadership and their support as well.
Wow, so Director Collins, myself, and Mayor Ginther have to follow the guy who gave away a full scholarship. But first I want to say thank you, Steve, in that awesome scholarship. That is us really working together to move our communities forward. It's greatly appreciated. Certainly want to thank Andy and Greg for the commitment to our community that Columbus Crew SC has provided. This commitment is one that has been going on since you guys have been here in developing our relationship in the community. Andy, when we spoke right before the program started, reminded me that I am a last-minute sub for one of our greatest players on Columbus City Council, Councilmember Jiza Page, who actually chairs the Recreation and Parks Department. And so I would also like to recognize my colleague Mike Stenziano, if he would stand up and recognize, and Councilmember Mitch Brown. On council, we certainly see the value every day of what our professional sports teams bring to this great city and the value of the world's most popular sport in Columbus. Because of the strong partnership between Columbus Crew SC and Columbus Recreation and Parks, soccer is being played here in Columbus at the highest level at Mafre Stadium, to the soccer fields and the futsal courts throughout our communities. It is very exciting to be adding this mini pitch soccer programming at no cost to our community right here in Linden. It will provide many children with the access to the world's greatest game, the world's game, right here in our backyards. Capital Kids, are we excited about this new court? Well, we're certainly excited, and so I get to bring up my friend, someone certainly knows a lot about partnership, a lot about communities, and I'm sure a lot about soccer too. My good friend, our mayor, Andy Ginther.
Good afternoon. What an exciting day to be back here at Linden. I think I'm going to have to move City Hall over here to Linden. We've been here so often, Mr. Pace is starting to wonder whether or not we go anywhere else in the city of Columbus. We are thrilled to be back here and excited to talk about this great partnership and opportunities for the future. You know, former Mayor Coleman and I pressed the owner of the Crew pretty hard a couple years back, a fellow we didn't know much about, a guy named Anthony Precourt. Wonderful guy if you ever get to meet him. And we pressed him hard to make sure he understood we wanted him to double down and commit to Columbus. Well, today is another great example in the way that Mr. Precourt and the Crew are making such significant investments in Columbus. They put a championship team, fighting very hard and doing very great on our pitch over there at the stadium that Councilmember Harden talked about, but they're also doing more than ever before in our community. And this is another perfect example of what the Crew is doing to improve the quality of life in this neighborhood. As you all know, my top 3 priorities are neighborhoods, neighborhoods, and neighborhoods. And so I'm excited to be here today because I'm not sure if the Crew knows this. I know Mr. Pace does. We're going to be spending $2 million on this park to make sure that you, the young people of this community, have a great playground in addition to this great pitch to be able to practice and hone your skills and stay active and fit. Right across the way is going to be the Linden Pre-K Center, where the partnership with Columbus City Schools and the city and other partners, there are going to be 200 4-year-olds receiving high-quality preschool in this neighborhood. And I know there have been a lot of adults talking for a long period of time, but I just want to tell these young people how special you are. So all of America, there are 20 of these mini pitches being done. In all of America, coast to coast, include Hawaii and Alaska, 20. You're getting one of them. So it shows you how special you are to the Crew and to the great partners that are here with us today. And just a special word of congratulations to Artie. We are so proud of you and so proud of everything you've done and are going to do in this great community. But to Andy and to Mr. Precourt and everybody at the Crew and the Crew Foundation, we are very proud that this special team has such a deep, deep commitment to our community. Thank you very much.
Everyone's going to line up and we're going to have the ceremonial kick. When you guys are ready, we're going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1.